we were there is learn about like trusting in God, because Cameroon's a crazy place and a lot of stuff went down and we had to like sort of trust God in that. So we were driving up our very first day there, where we flew into a city called Douala, which speaks French and most of us don't. And we had to like walk through the streets, and we had to drive through there the next day, and we're all like, it's our first day in country, and this is a crazy city with no one who speaks English, so yay! And we had to like trust God in that, and on our drive up, and then we got there, and we found out that we're going to be like training the boot camp, and we're like, oh no, what do we do? We gotta like figure out a class and figure out curriculum in 10 minutes and do this. And I was teaching phonics, which was an interesting one because we went in there with all of our like phonics notes from boot camp that we learned from our wonderful phonics teacher, and we're like, we're gonna go through the alphabet, we're gonna go through the sounds, it's gonna be great. We get in there 5 minutes later, we realize they all read English and they spell better than we do, so So from there on, we're like, okay, God, we're trusting you here. We got to figure out something to do with, because we've got 4 hours with them, and we got to do something. So I don't know. And yeah, but God provided, and we were able to like figure out curriculum. I don't know. I think the other classes went pretty well. We had drama and music and phonics, and they taught classes, and that was great. Puppets was good too. And yeah, okay. And so then we commissioned them. Yay, happy. Now we're going on to foot washing. Again, we were driving out to the units. The units aren't in like a city or a nice place. They're in the bush. So we were driving in these trucks, which we hired, and the trucks had no seat belts, and they looked like they were built in the 60s. And we're driving down these muddy roads that were so it's the rainy season, so it's like really, really muddy, and it's so bumpy and rutted that we think we're gonna fall over every other second. It was crazy. So we had to like trust God in that too, to like carry us through and get us to the units, and that was the same for both units. But then we got to the units, we got to foot wash, got to help a lot of kids, and I thought that was really cool too, like learning to trust God to care for these kids, because a lot of them had like medical problems and other stuff that we wish we could have helped them with, but we couldn't really do much. And we just wanted, like trust God that those kids could get help, as much help from us as possible, and maybe some more later, and that they would also accept Christ. And we gave out like bracelets, and we had one of the local people like tell them the gospel in their own language and stuff like that. So it was all sort of a big adventure about trusting in God, and I thought that was pretty cool stuff.